Hello YouTube, how's everyone doing? It's Professional here. So today I wanted to make a crazy current events video talking about an article that I want to thank my friend Butchie Matchy for actually sending over and bringing to my attention. But basically what has happened is the UK might be the first country in the world to actually ban PS5 scalping. Now, it's unlikely that it's going to pass in Parliament, but it's going to start a debate in Parliament, so they will debate it, and it might gain some traction, and then maybe another bill will be put forward. But as far as I know, and correct me if I'm wrong, I don't know any country where PS5 scalping is considered illegal. If you're unfamiliar with what PS5 scalping is, basically, oftentimes when people use bots to purchase up PlayStation 5s before anybody else can do it. And this isn't just for PlayStation 5s, but it's most notable for PlayStation 5s. They also buy up Xbox Series X's, they'll buy up RTX graphics cards, and then basically they'll try to sell these for double, triple the price on eBay, ripping people off. People can't find them in the stores, and some people really want these, and unfortunately will pay double or triple the price. So let's take a look at this article, and this is from IGN. Potential UK console scalping ban gathers momentum. Bill is unlikely to pass, but could help pressure the government into new legislation. Douglas Chapman, MP, has now formally brought forward a bill to ban gaming hardware scalping in the UK. Titled the Gaming Hardware Automated Purchase and Resale Bill 2019-21, as reported by Sky News, it aims to apply similar restrictions on console reselling to those instituted for ticket touting in the UK. Speaking to Sky News about the bill's similarity to the previous ticket touting law, Chapman said, "We've proposed that a similar legislative process be brought forward to ensure that consumers can purchase gaming consoles and computer components at no more than the manufacturer's recommended price, and that resale of goods purchased by automated bots be made illegal." Now, I think pretty much every single person out there can agree that these bots should be made illegal. I mean, I haven't heard of one person that says that these things should be okay. Now, me personally, I don't like to get into politics but the only time I talk about stuff like this is when it, affects video games or human rights. And this with in regards to scalping, I've heard ridiculous arguments people put forward saying, people should be able to sell whatever they want, but what people are doing is they're using bots which give them an unfair advantage to buy the PlayStation 5. So if somebody's using a bot and then somebody else is on the website, they have almost no chance of getting that PlayStation 5. And if you want proof of just how bad this is, me personally, my personal experience, I was trying to buy a PlayStation 5 when it was available on Walmart's website. And Walmart had, these 4 different time events. They had 12 p.m., 3 p.m., 6 p.m., and 9 p.m. And I was on the website right then and there at 12 p.m. on the dot, 3 p.m., 6 p.m., and 9 p.m. And I was clicking, trying desperately to buy it. The page kept lagging, I was unable to buy it, and then it said the PlayStation 5 stock had been all purchased up. This was on 4 different times, at 12 p.m., 3 p.m., 6 p.m., and 9 p.m. And note, I was on the dot right away there, right the second that the clock turned that exact time, I was there trying to buy it. I couldn't. I eventually got my PlayStation 5 by waiting outside Target. I sat inside my car for most of the night and then stood outside Target like the last hour and a half. There was 3 PlayStation 5s in stock, purchased it there. In store, you obviously have a much better chance of getting it, but the question is to know exactly when it's going to be in the store. Now, for people online, it's been a very frustrating experience, and I think that 10% of all PlayStation 5s have actually been scalped. So let's keep reading this article. Chapman acknowledged that the bill is unlikely to pass. MPs outside the ruling government party rarely see their bills become law, but was using it as an action to force the government to take responsibility for the ongoing issue. Private member bills, such as this, have previously affected legislation indirectly, which will be Chapman's hope. Politicians are stepping up plans to ask the UK government to consider a console scalping ban, or introducing other protective legislation to prevent the high levels of reselling seen for PS5 and Xbox Series X's. In late 2020, a group of UK MPs tabled an early day motion to discuss the banning of scalping and the use of automated bots for gaming consoles and computer components. The motion, led by Douglas Chapman, MP, has now garnered 32 signatures from MPs across multiple parties. In a statement to IGN, Chapman indicated that he now intends to take the issue further. Given that experts in the cyber industry now predict the issue of scalping to grow across other important goods and services this year, we are looking at presenting a bill in Parliament so that we can further explore legislative options to protect consumers from this unfair practice. Now the thing is, though, is, for the few people that actually defend scalping, I don't even know why somebody would, but when they say that people can sell whatever they want, well, think about it this way. These companies that are selling PlayStation 5s often have very strict policies, and those policies are one PlayStation 5 per household. You're not supposed to have multiple accounts. You're not supposed to be able to purchase up multiple PlayStation 5s. Only one. A lot of companies have that policy. A lot of them don't enforce it, unfortunately, but they do have policies on that. And these people are violating this policy when they use these bots. They're clearly using multiple accounts, violating company policies to buy up a ton of PlayStation 5s, and then listing them on eBay, selling them double, triple the price. And I'll say that eBay has failed miserably at trying to crack down on this. I think eBay, personally, I don't think they even care. Because eBay, they're a business. They're making money from all of this scalping nonsense, so they probably don't care. And look, I get it that eBay is a business and all. They gotta make money. But there's a time when you gotta step up some morals, and you gotta get involved in stuff like this. Because what this is going on, people are getting scammed. This is not okay. If eBay makes quick bucks from this, they don't care. And eBay in the past, what they've done is they've stopped people from reselling, or I shouldn't even say reselling, selling pictures of PlayStation 5s. Yes, people have actually sold pictures of PlayStation 5s on eBay. There were, a lot of them have been taken down by eBay, but there were in the past plenty of scammers that were listing pictures of PlayStation 5, and they would say PlayStation 5, all this, they would describe the console and everything, but at the very end, they would have picture. And a lot of people would see it, they would see a good deal, and then they would click it, add it to their cart, and buy it without seeing that picture at the very end. Now, you should read the fine print, but at the same time we know exactly what these people are trying to do. These people are scamming people. When they put photo at the very end, that is just in there so that when somebody complains and says this person scammed me, that scammer will then say to eBay, well, I listed in the description photo. They've also done the exact same thing with boxes. People have sold empty PlayStation 5 boxes on eBay. People have gotten scammed by this. eBay has taken action against that, but they have done nothing to take action against people that are selling PlayStation 5s for double or triple the price. It's just disgusting. So let's finish up this article. Early day motions are regularly used to highlight current issues, but rarely reach a true House of Commons debate. Presenting a bill, as Chapman is now considering, would be considered an escalation of the process and an attempt to put pressure on the government to consider formal legislation. Asked why Chapman began this process, he explained that the impetus to begin the debate in Parliament came directly from his constituents in Dunfermline and West Fife. The issue of scalping first came up with constituents contacting me to explain their frustration about being unable to get a hold of certain game consoles or computer components pre-Christmas. On investigation, we uncovered more details of the unscrupulous practice of scalping by automated bots to bulk buy these goods and sell them on at inflated prices. Inflated prices. So, you know, the idiots that say that, oh, first come, first serve. Well, how are you supposed to beat a bot exactly? How is a normal person supposed to be able to purchase up a PlayStation 5 when there's so many bots? It's the average person online has no chance against this. And it says the issue of scalping has reached new levels of recognition after the release of PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, as well as new graphics cards from NVIDIA and AMD. In the US, at least 10% of PS5s are estimated to have been resold. I would say probably even more than that, averaging around double the recommended retailer price on eBay. Part and parcel of the phenomenon has been the use of bots to secure units before regular consumers can do so, a tactic popularized by sneaker culture. The UK has seen huge demand for next-gen consoles, and scalping has become a recurring story amid that demand. Scalping chains have been claiming large numbers of consoles, even using loopholes to buy stock before it's officially available. Alongside supply shortages, it's a trend that led to repeated disappointment for normal consumers and even potentially spurred criminal activity. And what they're talking about potentially spurred criminal activity, I think they're talking about people that have stolen PlayStation 5 shipments. That has happened. People have stolen a ton of PlayStation 5s. So I hope that they do something to stop this scalping. I hope that they get this under control. You know, I usually don't like talking politics, and, you know, I usually don't like government getting involved in stuff like this, but for the PlayStation 5, I can completely understand this. I can completely understand why this scalping process should be outlawed, because everybody should be able to go online, purchase up a PlayStation 5, and not have to fight against hundreds of thousands of bots. And then the only place that they can go on is an auction site where people are trying to rip them off or charging them double or triple the price. And it's disgusting how companies like eBay have not taken any action. But what I'm really curious about is if this passes, if this somehow passes, through the British Parliament, if it does. What I'm really curious about is I'm really curious about how the auction sites like eBay, I'm really curious how they would react. I think eBay's in the UK, also, correct me if I'm wrong. So I'm really curious how auction sites would react to that, because I would not be surprised if they would lobby against that, because like I said, they're making a lot of money from the scalpers, paying them fees on the cuts of their the sales. And I'm sure that Britain also, I know they have like their own version of eBay. I'm pretty sure, I forgot what it's called, but it's a pretty noticeable site there. So I wonder how they would react to it. But let me know what you guys think. And if you're a British viewer of mine, please comment down below and let me know what you think. But thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, everyone.